Hello, this video will be your guide on how to become a maker with Little Inventors. So let's get started by making a maker profile. So we're on the littleinventors.org website here, so we're going to click on makers and join the fun. So below this you'll see the list of the other current makers we have here. So let's click on this button and then we'll create our profile. So I'm just going to use my details and pretend that I'm an illustrator and animator, which I'm definitely not, but never mind. So my last name in as well. Home city, Newcastle upon Tyne. And then we'll put UK English, and I'm going to say that I am an illustrator and animator. So when you become a maker with Little Inventors, you don't just have to make objects that are tangible, made out of real life objects. You can also make animations. I'm going to be showing you some examples later on of people who've made animations as well. And as well as having access to everyone else's maker profile just to get some hints and tips and obviously our contact details, you'll also have access to the Magnificent Makers Guide. So all of this as well will give you step-by-step instructions as to how to become a maker. My maker skills, I'm going to award myself a degree in graphic design as well as 5 years as a freelance illustrator and animator. So nothing too fancy. And then, so in the About Yourself section, some makers have wrote more about their work experience or more kind of personal about themselves or a blend of the two. So I'm just going to write, I like to make things and I like working in coffee shops, sipping matcha lattes and hanging out with my French bulldog Milo. So the last 3 things are the only true things. So website, let's pretend that I have a fancy website, which unfortunately I don't, and then you can add in your Twitter account or your Instagram account or both, or you can just do that later. So we've got our basic details in here. There we go, just check everything's correct. Yep, and then click that button and sign up to become a Magnificent Maker. There we go. So on this screen you'll see that your application has been received, and so we will receive your application, approve it on our end, and then you'll get an email saying that you now have a maker profile with Little Inventors. Okay, so my request to become a maker has been approved, so I have the email here. So you want to click on this link, complete your registration. So this is the page where you'll be asked to create a password and sort of finalize your account. So beforehand, the only details you've put in were your name, your experience and your email address. So you haven't been asked to do a password until now. So let's pop one in. There we go. And this is how we're going to complete our account. There we go, lovely. So we now have our complete maker profile and we can edit it. So we can add a picture. Let's choose a friendly photo of ourselves. It's nice for the kids to see all the makers and see pictures of them just so everything's a bit more personalized. So let's use this picture. There we go. Let's check all of our other details are correct, and we can add our social media. if we want to as well, and you can customize your visibility. So let's make us live and discoverable and save that. There we go. And so we now have a more complete profile and we can start on a new project. So now we're going to have a look at an idea that we can make real ourselves as a maker. So from the home page here, if you click on ideas, so this will bring up the entire list of moderated ideas that you can choose from. So you can filter through these categories at the top. We have got over 1,000, I think about 1,400, so it might take you a little while to look through the entire thing. You might have already been assigned a specific idea to make real. So if that's the case, you can just go in the search bar here and type in the name of the specific idea, or you can just choose one at random if you're a maker who's came on completely new, just wanting to give any idea a go. So I'm going to pick one for my pretend self to make. I'm going to choose the pizza bed, which is this one right here. So we are going to go down and earmark this invention. So what that basically means is I've saved this invention in my maker space in the dashboard to become a new project and make myself. So if we go on our dashboard and refresh that, so we can either start a new project and then our pizza bed idea will already be in because we've saved that one, or from your page here you can go up to your creations and you'll find the pizza bed in here as well. So let's click on the pizza bed and we're going to tell Little Inventors what we're going to do with this idea to make it real. So this is another case of you send in a request to Little Inventors and we will then approve or deny the request. You'll then get an email when your request has been approved. So let's pop in how we're going to make the pizza bed by Eva. So as I'm an animator, I'm going to make a short animated film that shows a child using the pizza bed throughout the night and taking nibbles out of the pizza duvet as the night goes on. It will be done in a cartoon style. Okay, so just something like that, just a couple of lines just explaining if you're making a 3D real life make, what kind of materials are used, what you want it to look like, or if you're doing something more like an animation, if you're just doing a moving still image, or if you're doing a short film, and what you would like to show in that animation. Just something along those lines is perfect. So let's send that project. Okay, so once again, we've got a message here that we're going to look it over, and then you'll get another email once it's been approved. Now that the pizza bed has been approved, you'll see in your maker area that it's changed to that you're working on one idea and you've got one project in progress. So if we click on that, so now we can start doing blog entries for the maker process. So if we click on create a new blog entry, so you can make blog entries that have picture or video attached to them, and then you can write the title of the blog, just a few lines or as long as you'd like, describing what the video or picture might be that you've included in the blog. So there is a lot more information about the blog process in the Maker's Guide, as you can see. So we basically want to kind of have a storyboard of the whole making process. The more detail, the more pictures and videos of different steps, the better. So there's a lot more information in here about how to take photos and videos, and even some equipment. You might be interested in having a look at that. So as far as the pictures and videos, we need to make sure that everything is of good quality. The pictures are light, vibrant, clear. We don't want any dark, blurry pictures because we want to have this full idea looking into the whole process as possible from the outside. It's a nice idea to maybe even video the child seeing their idea made real. We want everything to be as magic and, you know, vibrant as possible for the child. So I'm just going to show you some examples here. So we'll have Julia, who made an animation. So her blog entries were mostly video, which is great because it's showing her adding on music, sound, and adding on all of these details that come to shape the final made real idea. So that is Julia's, and Lottie's. So Lottie made the compost bee. So she did videos as well, just basically detailing all of the parts being added, all of the invention totally coming together, and videos are a really good way to add a lot of detail into one blog post. So once you've saved all your blog entries, and once your object or animation, whatever it might be, is totally finished, it will go into the made real section of our main website. So as you can see here, the compost bee was made real. So I have the original invention idea drawn by the child, and then Lottie's made real object, 3D object here, which is quite exciting. And then we have, this one is Julia's, park, move and recharge. So again, we've got the child's original invention that they sent in, and then we have Julia's animation here. So that's available if you want to take a look at that. So it's good to have a little look at this page as well and just get an idea of all of the inventions that have been made real, which is just on makers and ideas brought to life. Good source of inspiration, and it's a good way to kind of see how each maker approaches their make, how they make their blog, and how we like to show a variation in made real objects or videos, whatever it might be.